Exclusively get to know the Hyundai Alcazar, a 7-seater SUV based on the Creta. Do you want to have an urban SUV like the Hyundai Creta, but on the other hand are tempted by the practicality of a 3-row SUV? If you are one of those who feel a dilemma, now you can calm those thoughts. Because Hyundai has a bigger Creta, called the Alcazar. Picking the name from a place in Spain, the Hyundai Alcazar has an attractive appeal. Even though the unit we tried was pre-production with a camouflage wrap covering many secrets, that didn't stop us from finding interesting points to share with you. Here are the first impressions of our brief date with the Hyundai Alcazar. Sprinkled with luxury. From a distance, Alcazar's face could be mistaken for Creta. Because the level of similarity is very high. However, if you look closely, the chromium sprinkling on the grille bars gives information that this model is more premium than the Creta. Headlights, for example. They are identical, but the plastic trim at the bottom of the LED DRLs has a more textured finish. Not to forget the greater exposure to chromium in this sector. Meanwhile, the rims are larger, 18-inch bi-color, which increases the luxury of the side sector. Like the Creta, the lower trims will use 17-inch rims. The stern is a bit different. The Alcazar does not completely adopt the Creta's appearance. The Creta's slightly old-school stubby headlights give way to sharper, more modern accents. Meanwhile, behind the tailgate, the trunk space is 180 liters, which is spacious and superior in its class. That capacity is still with the third row of seats upheld. It will increase drastically if the 50-50 configuration seats are folded flat. Dimensions made big. The size of the Alcazar is clearly larger than the Creta. The wheelbase, for example, is 2,760 millimeters. There is an excess of 150 millimeters compared to what the Creta uses. Not a trivial amount. And you can imagine how much stretchier the Alcazar is compared to the Creta. Unfortunately, Hyundai has not provided us with information about other dimensions. Again, they still want to keep a lot of information here. One of the main differences between the Alcazar and the Creta is the third row. With a focus on practicality and usability, the rear doors have also been made longer. Makes it easier to get in and out, for both third and second row cabin occupants. Lift the lever and the second row of seats immediately folds forward, providing easier access to the third row. The second row of seats can be moved forward and backward, sliding. Add a reclining function to the third row seat back, which has a 50-50 portion, providing comfort for me who is 168 centimeters tall. However, the seats are short and low, making the Alcazar's third row more suitable for children. They will also get adequate service because there is cabin air conditioning on both sides and a USB smartphone charging socket.
Thanks for watching.